The six zodiac signs most likely to be gay. I'm Lamar Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empathic, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you or a personal birth chart reading. Please contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com for your own personal private birth chart reading or tarot reading. If you have any questions, check out the FAQ section as well as the personal ethics section. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell next to the subscribe button, which is the notification button, so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Lamar Townsend, like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend Official. And oh yes, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend Official, Instagram at Lamar Townsend, and I thank you for listening and watching. Okay, you guys are awesome. Now let me say this disclaimer. Clearly, we know that any zodiac sign has the capability of being gay, okay? These six zodiac signs I'm going to mention are not the only zodiac signs that have the ability to be gay. Let's be real about that, okay? For example, I'm gay, but my sun sign is a Capricorn. Capricorn, ironically, is not on this list. That does not mean that Capricorns do not have the ability to be gay. I'm gay, okay, but my moon is in Libra, and is on this list. I'm sure you guys aren't surprised about that, though, okay? Which is why I said it. But I just think these six zodiac signs have the tendency to be more overt with it, more kind of in touch with that side of themselves, especially at an early age, more so than any other zodiac sign. I think maybe the other zodiac signs maybe too influenced by a need to kind of appear a certain way, or you know what I'm saying, maybe too influenced about what people think sometimes, to really kind of be comfortable with maybe that side of themselves or live out and proud. I think these zodiac signs I'm about to mention are maybe the most likely to live out and proud. Doesn't mean that the zodiac signs I'm not going to mention don't have the ability to live out and proud too, but I think these zodiac signs are just more naturally in tune with that side of themselves for various reasons that we'll talk about here in a second. So the six zodiac signs, in my opinion, most likely to be gay. You can, maybe you don't agree. All right, let me know what you think. I know that there are other zodiac signs that should be on this list, but I didn't want to make. I mean, really, I could put all the zodiac signs on this list, but that wouldn't be as fun, right? So let's just go with the flow, okay? The six zodiac signs most likely to be gay, in my opinion, are Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Now, Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about love, romance, passion, harmony, beauty. Libras tend to Libra men especially tend to be very in touch with their feminine side. This can be covert, this can be overt, but Libra men tend to be sensitive. Libra women tend to be kind of dominant sometimes, so it's interesting because a lot of times Libras will get pegged as being gay, or sometimes lesbian as children, and a lot of times the Libra won't know why are people calling me this, it's because that either maybe they see something that you don't, or you're just more in touch with certain qualities that are associated with being gay, you know what I'm saying, which is being sensitive for men, being dominant, being domineering for women, those are just crazy attachments, the descriptions that we attach to gay and lesbian. So, yes. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is a very curious planet. So, Geminis tend to be very curious people. Kind of like Libra, as children, they may get pegged as being gay, this or that, but it doesn't really matter to them. Geminis don't really like labels. They don't really like to commit to a label. So Libra and Gemini may not commit to the title, the description of being gay. But like I said, they may resonate with, maybe they kissed a girl and they liked it. Maybe there's a guy that they see often that they're just oddly attracted to them. They don't know why, but they just are. They like talking to them. They like looking at him. He's just so gorgeous to look at. She's just so beautiful. Like, that's a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know why they're feeling this, but they're just feeling it and they're going with it. They're not going to fight it and be like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be feeling this. I need to focus on work, put my head down like maybe a Capricorn would. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're not living out and proud. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're in the closet, especially if they're not um, comfortable with those feelings, because some people have those feelings but they're just not comfortable with them. I think Libra and especially Gemini are more so able to kind of like think, okay, I have these feelings, I can either act on them or just kind of play with them, like have a little bit of fun with them, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a Gemini, very lighthearted people, right? Pisces is a very spiritual sign, you guys. It's a very, very intuitive sign. It's a sign that, the veils, the walls of a Pisces are very thin, meaning, Pisces is able to connect with people on a very deep kind of level. And of course, sex, emotions are typically attached to that. So, now, the wonderful thing about Pisces, you guys, is that Pisces is easily able to connect with all of the zodiac signs. I don't know any zodiac sign that is easily able to connect with all the zodiac signs, except for maybe Capricorn, but Capricorn doesn't have the patience that Pisces has. Um, Pisces are very patient people. They are very understanding people. They are people who are open to new experiences, for the most part. So a lot of times, like people on this list, they don't like to be defined maybe as gay, but they at least accept certain parts of themselves that maybe are gay or have gay. They may have gay tendencies. Like Pisces, you know, are very in touch with that side of themselves. Pisces knows themselves. They know themselves. And sometimes Pisces find something they need in a man. Sometimes they find something they need in a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing for a Pisces. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes it's a spiritual thing for a lot of these signs. They just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And I think Pisces knows it though. All right. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and it's interesting because Pisces and Sag are both ruled by Jupiter, but Pisces is ruled solely by well, not solely, but mostly by Neptune. Now, as I was saying, Neptune's a planet of spirituality, mysticism, magic, illusions, confusion, but Jupiter is a planet of morality, higher learning, higher education, the abstract mind, the abstract thought, taboo concepts. So, with that being said, Sagittarius tend to be the type of people that will try almost anything once. They're usually not ashamed of that. But like a lot of the people on this list, they don't like titles. Sagittarius hate titles. They hate committing to something. So they may, once again, not identify as being maybe solely gay, but they identify as being bi-curious or bisexual or this or that. You know what I'm saying? For a Sag, it's what their truth is, their individual truth. They don't care about anyone else. I don't care what you believe. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Pisces. Sometimes they find something in a man. Sometimes they find something in a woman. It really depends, But Sagittarius is one of the people who will stand in their truth and be like, I'm gay, I'm this, I'm that, and I don't care about what you think. So that's kind of why I love Sag, and maybe it's because I'm also born in December, so I have that Sagittarius influence, but my Mars and Mercury are also in Sagittarius, so I act and talk and operate like a Sag. So, but I'm also gay, so clearly, hello. Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, as we talked about with Libra. So, people who have a lot of Venus energy tend to be very attractive and alluring to people of the opposite sex and same sex. So, with that, you have a lot of options when you have a lot of Venus influence. Now, they're an earth sign, they are the earthiest of the earth signs, so, earthy people tend to be very, well, I don't want to generalize earthy people, but earthy people tend to be very in touch with their emotions, in touch with themselves. They tend to kind of be sometimes free spirits, I'll say. Taurus though likes their privacy. So, whereas a lot of these signs sometimes they find something in a man or woman, Taurus prefers to keep those relationships private behind closed doors where they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Um, so Taurus may not be the type to live out and proud, but Taurus may also be the type that acknowledges, look, I try to, fight this, but I clearly like the same sex just as much as I like the opposite, or I like the same sex more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it may take a Taurus a little while to come out of that period of feeling like they have to be stuck, feeling like they have to be kind of stuck inside and be shut off from people. So, but nonetheless, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so Taurus enjoys the company of beautiful people, beautiful souls, beautiful spirits, whether it's male or female. You know what I'm saying? Um, Taurus is just like beauty. All right. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Now, Mars rules sexuality. Okay, so Scorpios tend to be very deeply in tune with their sexuality. Pluto is all about the deep depth darks of the ocean. Okay, like seeing what's below the surface. So Scorpios, much like a lot of these signs, will try almost anything once, especially if they're deeply attracted to someone, okay? Now, for Scorpio, attraction goes below the surface, okay? It's great that you're beautiful, it's great that you are intelligent and sexy, but what lies beneath the surface? Sometimes, what lies beneath the surface is actually really attracting and alluring to a Scorpio, whether you're male or female, right? So sometimes Scorpios are definitely prone to being gay, all right, or having gay experiences. Now, with that being said, let's get into the other signs, okay? Let's get into their tea, all right? Cancers are definitely prone to being gay, but it's interesting because the moon is all about mother energy, female energy, you know what I'm saying? So, um, cancers who are females may be more likely to, be more in tune with that side of themselves, but cancers who are males may struggle, because of that moon energy, because of that female energy, right? And next we have Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Uranus is the planet of moving forward. It's innovation. It is progression. So Aquarius is maybe the type of people who definitely don't like titles. They don't like. They have trouble with commitment sometimes. And Aquariuses can sometimes struggle between, doing what's right for them and what's right in society's eyes. What's right for them and what's right for society's eyes. Aquarius can sometimes struggle with this. But nonetheless, they definitely have the propensity to try new experiences. Aquarius like trying new things. They like experiencing new things. So these people can definitely be prone to being gay as well, okay? Um, Next, we have Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So Capricorns tend to be very hard, uh, working kind of people, very, very tough to get to know kind of people, tough to kind of melt and become warm kind of people. Capricorns are very protective of themselves, they're very protective of their reputation. So, someone with a lot of this influence is not going to be so outwardly maybe living outwardly like that, maybe, some of them, Capricorns definitely like their privacy. They definitely pick and choose who they decide to put their energy into. And Capricorns definitely have the propensity to be gay. They definitely have the ability to be gay. um, but Capricorns are really good at hiding it as well. So you may not know it with a Capricorn. But best believe Capricorns are freaks. Okay, so they will try anything, almost anything. But they are like Taurus, but they like their privacy. You know what I'm saying? They like to know that what is whoever they're sharing that experience with, they can keep the Capricorn secret, so to speak. And the secret doesn't have to be that they're gay. The secret can be, that Capricorn is actually a freak, behind that austere, sophisticated, persona that they put out. Don't get any ideas about me, okay? I'm a saint, all right? With that being said, who else are we missing, you guys? We've done Cancer, we've done Capricorn, we've done Aquarius, we've done Aquarius, we've done Cancer, Capricorn, we did, who else are we missing, literally? Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries can definitely be gay or bisexual, but I don't know why I didn't put Aries on this list actually. Aries rules sexuality, so Aries like sex. They like what they like, and they don't like what they don't like, and I think maybe that's why I put them on this list. Because I think everyone on this in the zodiac is almost willing to try any new experiences, but Aries can be really stubborn. Um, in the sense that they like what they like and they don't like what they don't like. But sometimes they don't know that they actually like what they don't like. They just haven't given themselves the permission to actually try it. So I think Aries kind of needs to let their guard down. That Mars energy constantly wants to dominate situations and control situations, but sometimes, letting go of control is the sexiest thing you can do, right? Leo, I was definitely going to put Leo on this list, you guys, but the list was getting too long. I mean, at one point it was 9 signs, and I was like, look, I might as well do the other 3 at this point. Like, are you serious? So, Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun deals with self confidence. The sun deals with life purpose. The sun deals with vitality of life. The sun deals with elimination. So Leos definitely have the ability to be gay. Leos definitely they find love, and Leo can find love in anyone, whether they're male or female, same sex or opposite sex. It really doesn't matter. But a Leo, I do find sometimes they tend to stick to society's rules, society's, standards of what is deemed normal or whatever, or acceptable. Those are changing though, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. But, Jesus. But, um, Leos can also be prone to kind of, sticking to the path that was forged for them growing up. And it kind of can be hard for a Leo to deter from that path because that path has so much attached to it. It has their legacy, their family values, their family history, and all this family, sentimentalness attached to that. So sometimes it's hard for a Leo to break from that because they're such family oriented people. But nonetheless, don't get it twisted. Leos can definitely be gay, honey. Okay, Virgo was definitely on this list, honey. Let's not get it twisted. You know that Mercury energy. Anyone with Mercury energy is gonna be curious. Anyone with Mercury energy, Mercury rules the nervous system. It rules the body. So anyone that has Mercury energy, they're curious. They definitely think, they are definitely sexual beings, but Virgos definitely can think themselves into a box, honey. They can think themselves out of situations. They can think way too much. So sometimes Virgos have that working against them. But nonetheless, Virgos can be gay and not know it. It's interesting because did I mention I'm a Virgo rising? So a lot of people around Virgo will definitely question is Virgo gay, but the Virgo can be like definitely insistent that they're not, and I think that's why I didn't put Virgo on this list. Now that does not mean that all Virgos are this way. It just means that sometimes it's interesting because Virgo can have such a different concept of life and their life and how they're perceived and how they go about their life in their head, but like other people can have a totally different perception of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like Virgo in their head thinks they can have it so together, but like other people like can see through the cracks. Like for example, I had this friend that I used to work with at this pizza shop who was a Virgo, and I swore he was gay. There was something not gay, but maybe bi-curious or bisexual, and I used to flirt with him all the freaking time. And there was one moment. You guys know I'm psychic. You guys know I see you. You can't hide from me, honey. Okay, I see everything, everything. Okay, and I read into everything. So this boy, I'm not gonna call him a boy because he's like my same age, but I'm technically a boy too, kind of like. I'm sure to a lot of you, I'm still a boy, right? But I look like a boy, all right. But I'm actually in my mid 20s. But anyways, this boy had some ombre highlights in his hair, honey, and he had long hair. Now you can say what you want. You can say that's not gay. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't mean he's gay or bi. That just means he has good taste. All right. That just means he likes his hair ombre. Honey, you can say whatever you want. That said so much to me. Okay, that said all I needed to know. And he's a Virgo. That's it, all I needed to know. So when a Virgo thinks sometimes that they have everything together, they think, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. Some people see through the cracks, and that's why I didn't put Virgo on this list. Some Virgos know themselves, and they're like, yeah, I'm this. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But some Virgos can also be like, shut off to the fact that maybe they also like this too, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they kind of delude themselves, but other people will see, that they actually kind of do like this a little. So, but anyways, that is my list. I hope I didn't leave any of the zodiacs out. We did Capricorn, we did Taurus, we did Virgo, we did Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, we did Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we did Leo, Aries, Sag. So I read everyone. I love it. Thank you guys so much for doing this reading with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys got some clarity and insight, and know that being gay does not mean a bad thing. Maybe you think it's a bad thing. Then I guess you think I'm a bad person, and that makes me kind of sad, but I'll get over it. Okay, with that being said, please contact me for your own personal reading at lamartownsendtarot.com, or your own personal tarot reading or birth chart reading, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Okay, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button next to the subscribe button, and you can also contact me at Lamar on Facebook at Lamar Townsend, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend official, or Instagram at Lamar Townsend. Okay. Now I'm going to, take my Mercury, Mars, and Sag, but on and go be happy somewhere else, okay? I'm glad I was able to be happy right here with you guys, but I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Until then, I wish you guys nothing but the best, love, health, and lots of success, and I'll talk to you later, okay? See you in the next video. Adios.